Well, tonight, a development in the Angelina Resendez case. She was the sailor who disappeared from Naval Station Norfolk and was found dead in a Norfolk neighborhood.
Tomorrow, her mother will be in Washington demanding on transparency and accountability from the U.S. Navy. Andy Fox has been looking into this issue, and he joins us now with more.
Yeah, this should be a really interesting news conference. Esmeralda Castle and the League of United Latin American Citizens, called LULAC, will bring up at least 9 issues. Castle's attorney identifies the man now detained for the crime as Jeremiah Copeland. His name is sure to come up too.
There was a lot of missteps from the military side and a lot of unaccountability from that could have prevented the situation.
Dr. Ray Serrano says the news conference will critically look at how he says the Navy mishandled the early investigation into the disappearance of Angelina Resendez.
Delays from the military, there's no answers. At some point, her mother calls and she's told that she's in another room, that they have found her, she's alive. And she wasn't. They had no answers. They had no clue where she was.
Flow of inaccurate information to family is also a concern to Marshall Griffin, the attorney for Angelina's mother.
We're very early in the case, and I would expect to get clarity on those issues and what happened and when and why things were said, what reports were made and when.
The Latino Civil Rights Group will bring up the memory of U.S. Army soldier Vanessa Guillen, murdered by a fellow soldier, the victim of sexual harassment and assault within the military.
In the case of Vanessa Guillen, there was a lot of delays from the military, a lot of backtracking, a lot of not being forthcoming with details to the family.
And a lot of similarities to Angelina's case. Delay, delay, delay.
They go missing. The military kind of, in both cases, listed them as AWOL. Does not institute an Ashanti alert, which was even in place even then, since 2018.
The news conference will also call for a full apology from the Navy on how it has characterized Angelina, that she was AWOL.
So the family alleges that they were lied to, that they were told that she was alive and she was not around, and that she was undergoing mental health treatment. That is just not true.
There are certainly questions that we have that may necessitate an apology down the road, and I look forward to getting answers to those questions as the case moves forward.
The perceived injustices and the delays that have led to the family going a period of time where there was a lot of missteps.
The news conference will also bring up the possible harassment Angelina was receiving.
There's alleged reporting from Angelina Resendez about the harassment that she was experiencing, and yet nothing was being done about it.
Yeah, there are a lot of issues, as you just saw right there. The news conference begins tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'm on this. And the League of United Latin American Citizens is planning to stream it. If they do, we will provide a link to the news conference. I'm Andy Fox, 10 on your side.